Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Tech Talks with 46 Elks. So, these are our weekly Tech Talks. We had sort of hiatus a little bit for a year, but we're now back with weekly Tech Talks. So, grab a coffee and let's get going, finding out new things about telecom. So, today is going to be a quick guide to virtual numbers. We're going to find out what virtual numbers are, how they can be used, what are the perks, and get you going and get started with a very concrete example. So, what is a virtual number? Virtual numbers are phone numbers that are not directly tied to a physical line or a SIM card. So, they're often used to route calls and messages over the internet and can be set up to forward communications to different devices. So, such as landlines, mobile phones, VoIP systems, etc. And perks, or how these numbers are usually used, are business communication. So they allow businesses to have a local or international number, even if they operate from a different location. So you can take in the phone call or a text message and respond to it to a local market, right? Even though you're not present there. Privacy protection, for example, individuals can use or companies can use virtual numbers to keep the personal numbers of their employees private. And SMS marketing and verification, they are often used to send and receive SMS messages for promotional purposes or authentication purposes, right? So you get a message, is that you? Please send this identification and confirm, or write in this code. So yeah, those are the perks, and I'll show you some of the ways to do it now, how to use an actual virtual number. I'll share a screen here and help you get going. So we have a very good guide. It's called a Get Virtual Number guide, and I'll share it here in the chat so you can click on it. By the way, if you have any questions, if you want to just say hi, please do say hi. We're here to say hi back and to help you out if you need. So click on this link and we can follow up, or just look, and I'll start sharing now the screen so you can look at the guide we have. So let me just set it up so you see it properly. So here is kind of a step-by-step guide how to get a virtual number and how to get started in 46 Elks with a virtual number. We're going to go through these steps right now and show you how it's done. But if you want to repeat, if you want to take a look at it again, please go ahead and follow these steps. It's quite comprehensive and helpful. All right, so let's get going. I'm going to use, so in order for this to work and for you to have a good experience here, you should first of all create an account. So you can click here on the QR code that is available in the screen, and you will be led to a registration form you can fill out and go ahead and start using us. Please reach out to us later on so we can help you get going if you have any need or any need for help. So use this email, reach out to us, or comment here on this YouTube video. All right, so let's get going. So I'll log in into my account. Let me share the screen so you can see. All right, so I protected myself with an authentication code. So I'm just going to type that one in now. Just a sec, sorry about that. Yep. So let me share my screen and show you. So this is the dashboard. And as you can see, today we're going to go ahead and click on allocate numbers. And you have a plenty of numbers here to choose from. So for example, depending on what your interest is or what you want to do with this number, you can have it be enabled only for voice, so only for phone calls. You can have it be enabled for SMS and voice, so that number can call, receive calls, send text messages, receive text messages. We're going to we're going to try the one that has an option of SMS now. So there are all the other multitudes of different destinations and different phone numbers you can choose from there. So we can get going with that. So let's start and click on this number. You will have this number added to your account if you click allocate number. I'll do that, even though I have an allocated number already. And here we are. Here's a list of all the numbers that I use. And one of the testing numbers here is available. So I'm going to show you what's important to set up to get you going. So in order for the message, in this case, to get received, or for the message to get a response to the end user, we need to figure out what to do with it. So for example, if someone sends a text message to this number, then we, 46 elks, have to know what to do with that text message. So that's where you come in. You can click edit and make a URL or point us to an URL that will actually help us determine what to do with that message. So for example, this is an example of a GitHub code example here, which is also you can visit it here. So this is the link for it, and I'll share it on the chat. Here you go. So you can take a look at this one and essentially copy and paste this code into your HTML folder on your web server that's publicly accessible, and go ahead and have that available and point that URL to that code within the dashboard. So this is the code that's available on my server, and I have pointed the URL to this code here. So you can see just a normal VPS and a piece of code here. What that will do is when we save changes, we will know, we 46 elks, if someone, your end client or your client's end client, sent a text message to this number, we know what to do and where to send the response to. So we have a mechanism where we can go back and we'll make an HTTP post request to the URLs you have set below. So let's do an example. So this is the number, as you can see, and I'll write whatever I can write. Let me just bring it up. So I'll write, when are you open? As you can tell, I did this before, but let's send it. And we're open today between 8 and 5. So if you look at the code, that is exactly what you would expect, because it says, if set hours, then send this message. So we pick up on the message you set out, the echo you set out to the as a response, and that's going to be sent out to the end customer. Obviously, you can do a lot of customization here and edit it a lot. So you loads of other things here, which I recommend you do and tinker with. So this is a good example on how to use two-way communication. It's a really good way of having a response back to a message or just an appointment that needs to be checking. So your end client sends a message to their clients asking if they're going to actually attend an appointment. And the response could be yes, no. You can guide the client to say a certain keyword, and then you pick up on that keyword and you give a response based on that. So, or it creates another trigger for your end client. The possibilities are quite endless. You can do loads of stuff here. So that's the perks and the easiness of virtual numbers. It's quite easy to set up. It creates this two-way, flawless, seamless communication between the two. So yeah, get going. Sign up to the link to the QR code. When you do that, make sure to have this snippet of code be publicly available. Make sure that then you put the edit the number so we know what to do with it, and then you will get this seamless experience going. So yeah, super. If you need any help, if there's something somewhere you get stuck, feel free to reach to help@46elks.com. Also, try to leave a comment here or ask here. We'll respond as fast as possible. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I wish you all a very nice weekend, and hopefully this was of use to you, and you will take a shot at this. Thank you very much for being a part of this Tech Talk, and see you soon. Bye.